Hello and happy Friday. Today is just what's on my desk. I'm finishing up Etsy orders, and I am packing up these fabric tags that I made. I've got them all numbered because they are all different, and that's how I listed them in my shop, by the number. So I made tag toppers for my bags, so I'm going to start using these in my packaging as well, and these are in my shop. This has the sewing theme stamped on the top, and this is I think it says 98 Stampin' Up! Block stamp. So that's super cute. It worked out great. It was the perfect distance for there. So it's just pretty much plain on the back, and I just stamped the front. So I do have these in my shop now. You can pick your cardstock color, and you can pick your ink color. And these are the bags I get from Hobby Lobby, and they're in the candy section, or cake. But they're perfect for this size here. I think I measured them before. They're 4 crossed. Oops. The bag itself is 4, and let me just take one out because I think it's 6. Yeah, 4 by 6. It fits a 4 by 6. So what I did, and this is something I do, is I went through and embossed a lot of my scraps from my poster board. I cut poster board up that I get from Dollar Tree, and I use it for my packaging. This just helps with items, protecting them, and then it looks good, and my customer can pretty much use everything. So that's what I did, and I have the number of the listing on the inside, and before I ship it out, I'll take that out. But yeah, very cool. That turned out really cool. So, and the embossing folders I used are the Sizzix 3D texture fades, and I can show you an easy way to do these because they are very tricky. I might even try to find a box to put these in where I can store them upright, because they are bulky and they're very hard to keep closed. I don't have very many in this one box here, and I got them on clearance. Let me move a couple things. Hobby Lobby pretty much clearanced them out for like $3 each. So I jumped on that bandwagon. I'll do one now, and then I'll just finish my packaging here. And I use my extended platform. If you don't have one, it is very useful. It gives you the extra room to work. And for this, you have to have this open. And this is for the textured fades and the textured impressions. So let's see if I have everything here. So basically it would just be your multi-purpose platform, the base, and then just the #1 shim for these embossing folders, and it will work out perfect. Let me grab a piece of scrap poster board, and I just have these containers I get from Hobby Lobby, and they hold 12 by 12 paper. So I have all my scraps in here, so I'm just going to grab a piece of poster board. And I only keep bigger poster board in there This one actually feels like two pieces of cardstock together, but that's okay. I'm just going to pick one here. Let's see. This one's pretty cool. This is the folk art pattern, and it's a 3D texture impression. And it's a little bit big, but that's okay. Now this does have a pattern, so I'm going to try to line my paper up. And you would always put your embossing folder, the folded edge in first. And then I only need a top cutting plate. And I keep one, and I have it marked for embossing only. So I always have one. I've had this for years, and it's only for embossing. Just going to run this through. It feels like it's not going to go, but it will. If you're set up, if it won't go through, don't force it. Adjust your shims. But look how beautiful. The sun is shining today, so it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, look how the detail on that is just gorgeous. I love it. So that's what I did. I went through and did all those. I do have one that I did for this one here that has the little bumps on the back. This one was on clearance at Hobby Lobby as well. It's a Spellbinders, and this one is different. This one, how did I do that one? I need the 1 and 2 shim, and this is for the extended platform. Let me grab another cardstock. Now this is poster board here, and I'm going to do, excuse me, I felt a sneeze coming on, so it was like a cough and a sneeze. Sorry. What I try to remember to do is poster board, and I get it from Dollar Tree, has a shiny side and a dull side. I try to put the embossing on the dull side. That way, if my customer wants to color it or paint it or, you know, spray it or whatever, it's on the dull side, and it'll make it a lot easier for them. I'm going to put this up at the top because it is a pattern. So I just need, you don't need any other plate, just the 1 and 2 in your base, and then this, and always pay attention to your wording that it's facing up, and then your folded part goes in first. Okay, these embossing folders are very intense, but they're gorgeous. Wait till you see the detail on this. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love it. If you're good at painting, you could paint, or I haven't tried this because I really don't want to mess up my embossing folders, but I see a lot of people color the inside of the embossing folder with inks and stuff and then run it through. I haven't been brave enough to do that yet, so there's a couple extra pieces that I have. So there's that, and hopefully that's helpful. If you don't have the extended multi-purpose platform, I would suggest go on to Sizzix.com and keep checking. They're always having sales. I'm not sure if scrapbook.com carries them. Maybe you can find it on Amazon as well, I'm sure. But the extended really gives you a lot more playroom there, and I love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to move this back out of the way. So what I was doing is packaging these up so that my item number, if this gets purchased, everything is ready to go, and I can just grab it and get it to its to the buyer. So and I'm not searching for things. So that one's done. So the bags, how I was doing them is laying them down, so the strip side is down, and then I'm attaching my topper to the bottom. That way you can still open this up. The customer can open this up, take everything out, and actually repurpose this whole thing, or keep them in there until they're ready to use them. They could be hung on something, you know, if they have a some type of system where they could hang things up. And I'm basically just using the cheap Dollar Tree double stick tape, and I'm just putting it just above this jagged edge here. One on the front and one on the back. And I showed this in another video how to attach it, but this is what I was working on, so I thought I might as well turn the camera on, that way I can show you how to do the textured fades. Alright, so I want to put this down because I kind of know how many lines over. Just so it doesn't slide around, I'm going to put a couple pieces of tape, painter's tape on there. There's that. And then I'm just going to peel off the front part first. And then I'm just going to lay this down, and I know that I need to be I think 3 lines over. Is that where I'm at? Let me look. Yeah, right to this line here. Trying to keep them all uniform. Put that on. Then I can peel this off. I mean, obviously, if you don't have the strip on your bag, you can do it at the top, and it could be your sealed bag. You know, if you didn't have this part, you could put this up here, and then your items wouldn't fall out. So there's that. And then I'll just pick one of these. This is the acorns, which is really cool. It's got acorns and leaves on it. I know it's hard to see. I've got quite a bit of glare here. And I like to round my corners on these because harsh corners can pierce things and poke holes. So it's just easier if I do that. And I pretty much cut these down to size before I ran them through the embossing folder so that I knew that they would fit in my bag, and that's the size I wanted. So I'll just put the next one in there. And I want to make sure I keep everything together because I've already taken photographs. So this is going to be number 8. You would get that. That tag, and then these labels that turned out so cute. And then I'll put my item number in the back and I can pull it out later. Oops. Let's save that bag. Okay, there we go. We have another one packaged up. Very cute, and it'll look good from the back once I take that out before I ship it. So there's two. I guess I could do another one. I'm only at 15 minutes. So I'm gonna line this up, put a couple pieces of tape on there so it don't slide around while I'm trying to put it down, and I have these all ready to go. So you'll probably be seeing more of these in my shop with different elements on them or stamps. I'll show you this tape. I mean, it's not permanent, but it holds really well. You can still take it off. It comes off. So it'll hold until the customer gets it, and if they want to peel it off and use the bag for something else, or put this on something. But yeah, it'll hold really well. But it's not permanent. I wouldn't trust it to hold something forever. But for $1.25 for one roll is a really good deal. Alright, I'm going to lay this one down. And I think I moved my line here. Nope. Yeah. Where is that line? I'm trying to keep these all uniform. So it would be right there. Yep. So it's a good way to, if you've got Etsy orders, or if you're doing something for a birthday party or a wedding shower or baby shower, it'd be a great way to package things up. You could customize this. I do sell these plain. Oops, I didn't quite, oh, it worked itself out. So there's another one, and this one here is lace. Trying to find it. Botanical doily. I'm sorry, it's doily. Textured fades doily. Just gonna do my corners. Because I like to round the corners because the poster board is really thick, and it would puncture the bag and rip it. So there's another one. I'll grab this set here. This is number 9. These turned out so well. I'm pretty happy with them, how they turned out. We're supposed to get another storm tonight, so there's another one all ready to go. And I'll maybe do one more. So it's good to have these all ready to go and just do assembly line. I could go through and get all my tape on, get it ready to go. So that's kind of my thing this year. I want to try to finish up things that if I'm going to sell it in my shop, finish it, get it ready, and don't start more stuff, because I did find quite a bit of stuff that was kind of half done, or it just needed photos or stuff like that. So I've been slowly going through that stuff. I'm going to put this one here or here. I think right there is good. This is just the purple 3M painter's tape. I bought it back in May of 2020, and I have used it for quite a bit of stuff around the house as well, so it's lasted me a long time. It's pretty good tape, but if you use it for holding dies down, it will get tacky over time and over, you know, continuous use. This one here, I can't remember what this one here is. Probably floral something. No, that was acorns. Botanical? Yeah, this one's botanical. 3D botanical. If you can see. Yeah, hopefully you can see. But I really like, this is just my thing with packaging. Presentation is everything to me, and I just feel like things are just so expensive these days, and if somebody orders something from you, they kind of want to, I want it to be special, you know, like they're getting their money's worth. So I just don't want these to fall out of the bag. This is number 1. It's got that tag. This one. I tried to get a good variety of these tags and labels. Make sure I get this in. So this will make me happy because these will be ready to go for when they're sold. Okay, maybe I'll do one more. So right now I have 10 sets of these in my shop, and I do have enough to make more. I just need to finish gluing the fabric to the file folder. And this color here, this is cream cardstock, 65-pound cream cardstock, and then that is coffee ink, the Ranger ink. So but yeah, I'll do that this weekend, finish gluing them so they could dry, and then die cut them out, and then that'll be done, because I found the bag where I started them. Like this, I found this bag, and I'm like, wow, I never finished that. So that's my goal. But I have a different view on them this year than I did when I started them last year. And this, using the grid, you don't have to do that. You can totally eyeball it. It just helps me. There's that one. And let's see, that one is the folk art. Don't really matter. And I've had somebody ask me, why do I have a sticker here on my corner rounder? Is because this is the one I use all the time. And before I was like having to take a minute, look at it. Now it did have a heart or a smiley. I think it had a heart on it, but the sun has bleached it out. But the sticker just reminds me that's the smaller one, then that's the one I use most of the time. Oh, there we go. Get that in there. Pick another set here. Lucky number 7. Ooh, these are pretty. I really love the label and the tag set that I used for these. The really cool that they put that beveled frame edge on there. So there's number 7. And my next video, when I come back, I want to share I'm trying to find it now. I've been working on a lot of stuff. Okay, it'll get here. Nope. I need to put stuff away. Here we go. I had said I was going to show how I cut these envelopes out. This is the Hero Arts fancy envelope accessory fancy dies, but this is the envelope die, and I said I would share how I cut these out and then putting them together. So my next video, I really need some more of these envelopes, so I'll share how I do that. Because I need some more of those little envelopes, and they are super cute. So there's 4 there. Oh, there's 5. I got 5 more to go. And so I'm going to end the video now so that I could get it uploaded and it doesn't take hours and hours. And I'm really happy with this system here, doing this now. This is going to be great. I need to make a head on some of my ribbon holders because they do take some time to dry. I usually let them dry for at least 2 to 3 days before I die cut them out. And I can't make all of the colors on everything that I offer. I tried to do that last year, and a lot of stuff that I had ready to go got ruined, and from the sun, and then it just wasn't, you know, it just wasn't a good item to sell after that. So but I have particular colors that sell all the time with certain things that I could make ahead. So these I would put, these would have to go in like a tin or a closed container and put away until they were sold. So yeah, so I really like that. So I'm going to be doing this with a lot of stuff. So you might be seeing these. This is how my packaging is going to be from now on. So very cool. All right. Happy Friday and enjoy your weekend. Take care. Bye.